It's me again. Talk about the future and things of life itself. You know, we always talk about life itself. If it ain't marriage, it's politics, or it's maybe weddings, it may be children, it may be people in the world. Everybody's talking about everybody. It's a funny thing though. If we talk about everybody, how come everybody get along with everybody? What do you mean get along with it? Well, you buy each other food. You don't see nobody going out of Chinatown where I ain't eat Chinese food unless they never heard of it. And then you got Tokyo and Yo and yada yada and McDonald's and everybody else. And you got the restaurants with all different names and different places. Everybody get along there, if in the kitchen or what. So how come people don't get along with themselves? That's because they have an attitude. Attitude need an attitude adjustment. Adjustment is when you adjust yourself and you can take the its, the outs, and the wants. It's like sports. Everybody says Tom Brady this or Tom Brady that or who's the greatest football player. Well, they always going to be one. One time they said Frank Hawkinson. One time they said Joe Namath. So, you're always going to have one. When you get up with Warren Moon and the black ones, hey, that'll happen back in Vicks and everybody else. So, yes, all depends on who you like and what you want. You talk about LeBron James or Michael Jordan. There's always one. Wilt Chamberlain, there's always. The bottom line was we need to realize when you get in the spotlight, take it for all you get. Grit it, eat it, meet it, and wash it. We talk about religion. Everybody has a religion to stand on. A grudge or to stand on. Let me remind you again, it's a grudge or a stand on. You say, what do you mean? Well, what I mean by that is without that, you don't stand on nothing. You be sitting there wondering, how long is it going to take to do this? How long is it going to take to do that? Can I get this? Can I get a witness? Well, you get a witness. You go in the grocery store and you buy your food. Most times you don't know what you're buying, but you say you want it. Well, you join a religion. You don't say, well, how is it? You ask people how they're doing in it. And then they figure out, do you want to do it? And if you follow them, if you follow the religion, think about what you're doing. You are following a man or a person. Sometimes it's a woman or a girl. I've been there. So you sit there and say, well, I believe in this. No, how you believe in it? If you never was in it, or you never went to that country, then you just following somebody else. Think about it. For the people who went there, they're not all there. They're back in the States somewhere too. So they're living a dream that they hope will come true. If your preacher or your rabbi or your deacon or your so-called good brother or sister taking care of you and you believe in what the word says, then you should be rich. You should be famous. But if you gotta rob Peter and steal from Paul every week, every month, and run and hide, then your God is just a phony. It's ones on TV and they say, come back another day and I wish you a happy day or a happy well. So we need to stop and think for ourselves. How often are we get what we want? Or how often do we get the right president? You got a president, well, he's in there. Regardless of what you thought about him, he's there. And he's going to do 4 years. Now, after 4 years, who knows what to do? Who really cares? And it's a shame. I don't need to hear people talk about what happened 20 years ago. It happened. Get over it. Put it in a museum. Well, what are we going to do about it? You're not going to do nothing about it. Every time you bring it up, you just bring up trash. Because you're not doing nothing. The people there, the damn crippled, they can't walk no damn march again. They're not going to say nothing. It's in the past. It happened. It's a sore loser. You're lost. Live with it. In a wall. You don't go back and say, let's change the wall. It's a new wall. Live with it. Because when we ever fought, most of them, we in somebody's backyard, get our ass kicked anyway. Because you're trying to take something not yours. Even the Queen, the people in England, they should have stayed in England. And one came over here, should have stayed in England. Should have went back. But they didn't. They're here. So you in America, you should make the best and make a good pot, a pot of soup, is what I call it. Let everybody get a taste of it. And if you don't like it, get the hell out. Go on back. Do like the Quakers. Do like people who says, I'm going to be alone. And be alone means I don't want to bother nothing. I don't want nothing from the government. I don't want nothing from nobody. I'm going to take my stuff and go on with it. Most people don't do that. They depend on the government for this, the government for that, and the government got a big old hand out. Who the government? Well, you figure out who they are and let me know. Because right now I think all of the government. We got a bad problem. We got a problem with people, and we all got them in the family. The handouts to give and not doing shit. Yeah, not doing shit. So what you need to do with them people that are not doing shit, tell them to keep moving. I don't want to talk to you. Why would I want to talk to anybody 20 years and I never talked to them before? Why would I go to any class reunion and they never have sent me that for what? To say, oh, well, remember you? You don't remember me. You don't even know me. You don't know what I got now. All right? People in the hood, they in the hood because they want to be in the hood. They're not trying to get out of no damn hood. People that live in a trailer want to live in a trailer. You live in a brick house, you live in a brick house. If you live in a paper box, you live in a paper box. So we need to quit trying to figure out, well, how can we help them? You can't help nobody. You can't help nobody that don't want to help themselves. All right? Let me try this again. You cannot help nobody that cannot help themselves or do not want to help themselves. Because the more you help them, the more they're pulling away. You guys and girls getting married on a glimpse. You don't need to even get married. People in Hollywood need to stay single. Most of them get married and before you know they get divorced because they thought they was married the one they was on the film with. You got sight. Yeah, you got a joke. So, same way in the real world. If you used to marry a bubble, then marry a damn bubble. If you used to marry the guy that you liked last year, then marry him. Don't be telling me, well, I thought you thought, and that's what happened. Yeah, I thought you tried something out, you didn't like it, now you want to throw it away. It's not that easy. You start making babies, it's not that easy. Because every time you see a baby, the baby looks like somebody you know, and you sticking with that person, and there it is. So now that you're hatching the baby, for the rest of life, the baby got to think about what you thought about. And what you think about? Nothing. So, find yourself with somebody you like, you love, that you want to be with, or find somebody you want for a day or a night and leave it alone. It'll work a whole lot better than saying 6 months later, I want a divorce. Or 6 years later, I want a divorce. Or 6 years later, I got a kid, I can't get a divorce, I got to stay with him. And now you're staying with him and you still don't like it. Now you're sleeping in the corner, you're sleeping in one half of the bed and the other. You people out there need to realize, and I did too, marriage is working. You got to work. Like any degrees you got to work. Nobody just give you a degree because they like you. Nobody just stick with you because you're married and say, I like you. No. Some days you're going to wake up not liking that person you live beside, you sleep beside, but you learn to figure out how to get along. You don't like everything your wife says or comes out of her mouth, but you live with it. You're willing to take the consequence. It's like the people that you work with. You take the consequence, or you won't have a job. All right? You be like, man, if I could slap the hell out of that person, I would. But you know what would happen? It's a consequence. Some people do it, some people don't. You rich. Even the rich people keep wanting more. What they want? They want more money. Why they want more money? I don't know. They want more money to have more money. And then sit back and say, I got it. Why do people have 3 houses? I don't know. I don't want 3 houses. I want one big house. One big house, and I'm going to get it. One nice car, 2 nice cars, and I'm going to get it. One for myself and my wife. I'm going to get it. Health. Everybody needs health. I want to stay healthy. I want to see about until I'm 109 and be healthy. And talking same stuff I'm talking to you now, making some sense with you. Because you guys out there not making no sense. You're running and reaping and raving, trying to get a little and getting a lot and getting nothing. Know what you're doing? It's like singing a song. If you got a song, sing it. If you can write it. If you can perform it, perform it. Quit sitting on your ass and well, I coulda. Yeah, anybody coulda. But most people that coulda didn't do it. I'm here, right? I'm not gonna be in the NBA because guess what? Too old. They ain't picking nobody my age to go in the NBA. It ain't happening. Guess what? I'm not coaching the NBA because what? I'm not in the system. There's a system you got to be into, and I refuse to kiss somebody's ass to be in their system. How about that? Now, once again, religion. I would hate to be in a religion where I can't wear what I want to wear. I can't do what I want to do. I can't go to somebody else's church. I can't even go to somebody else's funeral because my religion says I can't go. You know, that's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, bullshit. The only reason I say that is because if you were not born in that religion, how can you stand up and say that's your religion? If it were not set upon you, which all religions basically set upon you anyway, you take one or the other, you say, well, I'm this and that. But if you wasn't born in that religion, and yet you take 3 steps and say, well, this is what I believe in now, guess what? So all the religion you had before, you threw it away. All the dress codes and everything that your parent instilled in you, you threw it away. So now the religion, get this, people, all you people out there, dumbasses, that's what I'm saying, you're dumbasses, because this is you. Well, everything that my pastor's telling me is better than what my parents taught me. That's dumbass, okay? Dumb ass. Because that's the case, when that religion falls, what are you falling? You go back to your parents, if they're alive. So you better think again before you say, well, the religion that I'm going through, I am going through it for a change. Not because they know more than my parents. Because all they know is what somebody taught them, and what somebody taught them was years before they was even born. They going through a book, a Quran, the Bible, whatever, 5, 50, 10, 20,000, or how many years you want to go with, okay? But your parents was not there and you wasn't there. So guess what? How can you rely on that? What they're trying to tell you is true. My advice to you is take one of them in your hand. Take what you do. You take that Quran or the Bible or anything else you want to put in your hand and put it in there for 3 days. All right? Put some food in the other hand for 3 days. And I want you to see which one you're going to eat first. All right? You're either going to eat the word that you think is true, or you can eat the food that you're about to starve yourself to death. You might need to try it, see what happens. You say, well, I can do it. Well, try it. Try it for 5 days then. Because something's going to happen. Either the food can go raw or you can go raw. Somebody's going raw, but the word there ain't going nowhere. It's been there for 2,000 years. Where's it going? Where's it moving? It's the same word that you're going to be preach to, or you're going to synagogue and listen to, or you make 3 steps backwards, and nobody pushing you forward to do shit, so you're still going backwards. And you still haven't learned shit, but you believe you learned something because you're the only one doing it. Well, that's like anybody. If I'm the only one to ride a bicycle, then I'm doing great. If I go into church, I'm the only one wearing a black suit, I'm doing great. But I look around at 20 people wearing black suits, I wonder, wow, what do they know? Or I see 20 bicycles, what are they doing? Or some people eating 5 hamburgers and from 4 hot dogs, and I mean nothing. What's special about that? That's the way religion is. You're either doing something for yourself or you're doing something for others. And the ones who got the most out of it know that. So they keep you in incognito to feed their emotions, their entities, their ideas. You got to remember something. We all have ideas. It's not what we do with ideas. It's how we perform with ideas. We all have dreams. We all have an idea what we want to do, what we want to make. Well, guess what? Everybody in the world can make something. It's just the ability to do it and go forward with it. Yes, everybody is here for a purpose. Whether you're married, whether you're single, or whether you whatever. Okay? Every human being has a purpose. And every human being has someone that somebody likes. Okay? I'm glad everybody don't like me. Because we would have problems. We'd have hell on wheels. And I don't like everybody else. And I don't want to like everybody else. To defend you, yes. Talk to you, yes. But to like you, to love you, no. You keep that and you send it to somebody else. All right? I'm in love with my wife, and that's how it works. I'm in love with my grandchildren, my children, that's how it works. Everybody else, we're friends. That's what we are, friends. We are associates. And you out there, when I say that means I don't want nothing from you. You ain't even got to smile. You don't want to say hey, bye, and hi, and keep you going, keep you stepping. All right. As the good says, the new year coming, gone. January is about out the window. All right? We got a month called March. March, what you all black folks know, okay, here come February, shortest month. It ain't the shortest month. You make it the shortest month. If you take February and think it's 31 days like every other day and keep driving, you'll be fine. But no, you want to go in and bring up history. Damn history. Take history, put it in a box, and sell it. Or go to the museum and look at it and say, yeah, that happened. Because if you ain't doing nothing, it's still history. If you thought about doing something, it's still a thought. With that notion, can Tom Brady pull it out again? Probably. Because he believes in himself and the system works that way. Everybody else think they can't do it. But if you think, if the Eagles think they can win, they might win. All right? My boys left because they didn't have the right attitude. Wasn't nobody doing nothing. And that's what happened. You'll sing. Everybody got to come on the same sheet of music and believe in themselves. All right? Sports, politics, same thing. You got to be a believer. It's like an entertainer. If you can entertain, man, you can entertain anything. You can entertain a goat in the middle of nowhere. But if you're a non-believer, then you don't believe in anything. You just water in the dirt. You're like a cat water in the dirt, getting all sanded up, and nothing happens. So, my advice to you: believe in yourself, be good to yourself, and try to treat everybody as you would want to be treated. Now, if you want to be treated like a poothead, so be it. But for the most of us out there, we want to be treated equal. We want to be treated with the right mind concept. All right? So, as my good friend would say, adios, auf Wiedersehen, truce, hasta luego, see you, bye-bye, aloha, wang chang ving jing jing, aqua ha, uni maha maji, sign language, and anything else go that direction. I'll see you.